Hi guys!
Everyone! So welcome back to our channel.
Finally nakapag-shoot ulit tayo.
I know, it's so good to be back.
Yeah.
Today, we're gonna walk you through one of our projects at Moss. It's a dress-up of this showroom. So I'm Cindy, Mrs. B.
I'm Mado, Mr. B.
And you're watching Mr. and Mrs. B of
Moss
Design House.
Woo!
We missed you so much. I know we haven't produced an episode in 4 months?
Yeah,
no?
more than.
A little bit more than that.
Yeah, more than.
Really, we've been busy with the projects that we have in hand, and that kind of became our priority. And then we traveled to the US to see our family and spend time with them. Alam nyo naman, in the middle of the pandemic, we haven't seen them. So it was a good time to be with them. We also worked on projects in the US. So
During our stay. During
our stay, syempre, di ba, hustle lang ng hustle. So we worked on a couple of home fluffing projects, and we did our own 3-day transformation versions in the States.
Yeah.
Hi everyone! So we just finished our meeting with our client, our first client in the US. I'm so happy kasi, she got acquainted with us because of the channel and said, while we are in Orlando to just, visit and take a look at her space. And she's getting our design on demand package, but it's nice for us to be able to see it in person, so I knew what to do.
Yeah.
And we met some of you guys who have been watching the
We were so
episode.
happy na yung magigirit na lang, naglalakad kami, magigirit na lang, hey, Mr. B!
Taray, diba? So, what else did we do? We sourced out for new materials in the States as well, for our projects here.
We attended a trade show.
An interior trend show, which is usually what we do pre-pandemic. And it was the first time that this trade show opened up. So we were able to meet new suppliers and then see what are the upcoming trends for Christmas decors and for home items. And then, overall, we just had fun. I think it was a good break from such a hectic schedule, from the pandemic really, lockdown and all that. And hashtag self-care.
So guys, parang napapansin niyo bang iba na yung paligid natin ngayon? Iba ka na! Joke.
Oh my God. Apart from everything that was happening, we also moved out of our old headquarters. Remember in our episode last time, I got very emotional because I was saying bye because it was all these memories. We're moving out of this space. Our home for 6 years. It's kind of bittersweet for me, for us. So many things that happened in this space. Yun.
Umiyak mo siya, guys.
So, bye! Ay na, tara na, uwi na tayo, naantay na ako ng kids. New beginnings, we've moved into M Studio. It's our new design content studio wherein you guys can book us, you guys can rent our furniture that we offer, and go thematic and all that in your photo shoot. There, so welcome to our new home. Okay, so just a brief background with this project. Ito yung unang ginawa namin right when we got back from the US. So we got an email saying that they needed help to home fluff this model unit. It's a showroom for real estate development. And ang catch doon, we needed to do it for 3 days. As in, ito yung mga delikadong part when we get inquiries. People expect that we finish things in 3 days, but really, it takes months in planning. We studied what were the problems, what were the pain points, what are their goals and the achievement, but the goal really is to be able to open up into this new showroom, to be able to spruce it up, change the whole concept into this very luxe feel, which is just right naman for the brand. It was such a short lead time, 1 week. From planning down to execution na yun, ha. We didn't even have the chance to present perspectives. all of what we presented was really this
concept
deck,
sheet.
a concept sheet, an illustration of where things go, a floor plan, and then costing. Sign off ng costing 3 days before implementation. Okay, so how did the space look like before? It was sort of like a merging of all the furniture that they've had in the past that was never really updated. So it was dark brown, and there were just 2 colors that I saw. It was just brown and cream. And then the curtains were really, very dark. And talagang it was due for a renovation. I mean, in fairness talaga, this space had been like there for like, I don't know, 6 years maybe. So it really needed sprucing up. Okay, so we presented to the client a deck that was luxurious in a way which is reflective of the brand. And we really thought that it's just this place with very cool, saturated tones of grays, taupes, a punch of blue in 2 different tones. And then the bedroom would have this rust accent that looked really nice and gave life to the space. So we're here already. This is a 1-bedroom unit. Ilang square meters?
More or less 50, 55, ganyan. Square meters.
Yeah, so we're converting this former model unit into a new model unit. They're hiring us mostly for the styling of it. Very minimal, but now that we're looking at it, ano yung mga parang construction that we have?
Yeah, ang dami ko nakikita like yung paano taguin yung mga wires kasi they want to have like drop lights, and we cannot put like a new ceiling kasi because of time. So, kailangan namin tago yung wire.
Yeah, so one of the prerequisites kasi of clients is to make sure that the lighting is well done here. Kasi totoo naman, di ba? Lighting really creates a lot of drama and it gives dimension and depth, slab na to. Right? So what's a slab? Yun yung concrete. So wala siyang ceiling, and we don't have the time to do ceiling. So that's something that you'll see how we're gonna work on. So when you say showroom kasi, what does that mean for us? I mean, our interpretation kasi of doing a showroom is that it needs to not only look pretty,
Livable.
it needs to look livable, it needs to look relatable, meaning to say we had to find out who the target market was. People who are entering can imagine exactly their life there. When you go into a showroom and when you try to sell something, you try to hit a certain type of emotion, and that emotion is picturing themselves there, wanting to be there, and having the viewer have this sense of belongingness in that space. Okay, so inside the bedroom, we're going to try to transform this into something more cozier. So nakikita nyo, everything's paint. So I want to put a little bit of texture to the walls without having to do major construction. Ito na yung bed na sinasabi namin. It's like, I think it's called like the heavenly bed.
Ang tawag dito?
Heavenly bed.
Are you sure? Tingnan natin yung heavenly bed!
I find this small. This is small for the space.
Pero po, if nandito yung side table, mag-fill na yung space.
The thing about buying ready-made pieces is that sometimes, diba, the measurements are not correct, and that's why nga we emphasize the importance of custom-made pieces, because you know exactly the measurements that you're going to get. Parang this is peony talaga for me. I don't think I like this. With this one kasi, although we did measure it, it's just really, there was something not correct about the sofa. So luckily, we had one in Mas Manila Home that we wanted to use, and that was sort of like this bean-shaped, organic-shaped sofa that we said, you know what, let's just bring it in. I wanna see lang. I-back up lang natin dito. Patingin. We researched some more on things that we can add, like finished products that we can add.
To add texture.
And just to add texture and this really nice hotel vibe. And it was this PVC
Fluted.
kind of like fluted wood material that we wanted to put against that media console. It added that nice texture. It added wood element. It wasn't just plain wallpaper.
Okay.
So, okay, end of day.
So,
Ang dami nangyayari.
a lot of the furniture and a lot of the styling accessories are gonna come in tomorrow. So we're hoping that this would look more polished and complete.
First thing in the morning, bam, kakabit ni na kuya. And
And then that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Saka yung electrical.
Electricals lang is gonna be the major concern. So that's what we're gonna try to fix.
5:30 na.
5:30 na, we have to
go kasi
Okay,
mawawala ng elevator operator. And
Alright, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Okay, it's day 2 here at Moss Projects.
day
And
2.
we're still here. We're doing a walkthrough in the 1-bedroom unit.
Pero medyo pukpukan tayo ngayon.
Oh, medyo ano na. Kasi we aim to finish all the builds today. Meaning kasi itong panel na to, it's almost done anyway.
Yeah.
So we wanna finish that already and then we move on to the bedroom, which will be simultaneously wallpapered too. Electricals, mock-up, needs to be done.
Yeah. Okay na, nabakot na yan.
Okay, very good. The reorientation of the dining. Remember, parang when we walked in,
Oh, parang mas
how come I feel this is more correct? Even if in the floor plan, it was correct.
parang perfectness sa floor plan eh.
But in actual, it felt like parang there was something really
something's,
off. And you know, that's one of the things about interior design. And I can say that it's a beautiful thing is that there's ability to have to move things around and realize things and feel it once you're really in that space.
And sometimes you need to be flexible.
Yes, and there's like
even
a lot of
even
flexibility.
na layout mo na sa the floor plan na ano, and then you think na it's not right. Correct it na. Saka parang mas lumuwag.
Mas lumuwag kasi kanina it was ano eh. At saka kasi the orientation of the room was really more palapad. Even ito kaya ko pa itong scoot over dito ng konti oh. There's nothing that beats seeing things in actual. So trust your gut feel to, you know, move things around when needed.
Yeah, basta yung eye for beauty, kailangan mong
Kaya dala niya yung gun tucker, no?
Di ba yan? Papalitan.
Akala ko hindi gagalawin.
Dalawin ko nga.
Pwede galawin.
Oo, pwede. I mean, bawal galawin. Bawal i-take out yung bed kasi I don't know if it's part of it or whatnot. Pero ito, I want this like fixed. For here, as I mentioned nung day 1, that this is already an existing bed. It's part of their brand and it's part of their selling point is that each bed, I believe, each unit, I believe, comes with this bed. So we're really not allowed to change this. But as you can see, medyo not pleasing na yung headboard. If you look at it closely, like, it's already parang peeling off and they asked us not to change this. So we're just doing a quick remedy. So Atria's here, I said, to change the fabric. So namimili lang ako ngayon ng fabric to change that. Madali naman yan eh, because that's just too padded.
Bad luck, bad day. What should I do? Bad luck, bad day.
Ito yung headboard yung sinasabi ni Cindy a while ago. So, dumating na yung fabric. So, we are making retofting yung ano, this headboard. Kasi may mga tama siya. Even though hindi ito kasama sa work namin. Siyempre, it will affect the general look. So, kaya inaayos namin. Yeah. Welcome!
Ah, diba? So, I'll take off my mask now. But you see there are a lot of updates. You're able to install the curtain, the mirrors. We repositioned this kasi in day 2 it was another orientation, remember? And then we've put already the touches, did the tablescapes. So this one, we've also installed that. Wala to before, this
Ito.
curtain on the right.
Curtain wala to. And then, if you recall, the padded, medyo may tama na yung una, yung existing. So, what we did is we
Covered and rewrapped
reupholstered it.
And then lifted it up. All white lang to before, so we wanted to have like a rust-colored throw pillow. This one will have a mirror, naantay pa namin yun, dadating, because we wanted to strike a balance.
Yeah.
Because you have that window there. And then this, we created this little reading nook, diba? Parang saya lang. So,
Ako gusto ko yan. Favorite ko yan.
and I'm sure you know a lot of you are wondering whether or not we just work with big brands or high-profile clients or big developers. The answer is no. We have this online platform called Design on Demand. Okay, so what makes Design on Demand unique and how does that differ from our traditional interior design service? So Design on Demand is purely online. That's the medium that we use. So there's no one-on-one interaction or face-to-face interaction. But we do Zoom call consultations. You can just send us your design problem, your floor plan. We'll work around your space. We'll design it. And best part of that is that you don't have to leave your home. It's right in your fingertips. So look it up. It's www.mossdesignhouse.com. It's under the Design on Demand.
Yeah. Guys, nakulong. Nakulong yung mga tao kasi break time. Ayun ang mahirap pag kodo ginagawa, di ba? So yung mga elevator guys, wala. Hindi makota. So nag-stairs yung mga tao namin ngayon. Meron pa nila dito. Wait na, uy! Ingat kayo ha. Sige, what? Dandan.
Okay, it's 2:10 and we have to finish in an hour kasi we have to shoot pa. Kararating lang kasi ng mga suppliers.
Yeah, dumating na yung chandelier, yung mirror, and yung bracket. So, pop. Let's go.
You and I till the end. Don't need to pretend again and again. We'll stick together. Everything is alright with you by my side. We won't say goodbye. We'll stick together.
OMG! Anong gusto mo din sa place?
I liked overall the color palette. I think that turned out so well. I think it was so gender neutral, for one. It wasn't like, okay, it didn't look feminine, it didn't look masculine either. So it really can relate to both viewers. It felt very cozy. It didn't feel tight at all. It felt like furnitures that were bought, although they were off the rack, felt proper in that space.
Ako yung sofa eh. Favorite ko yung sofa doon.
I love the sofa, the lightness of that sofa. It was all cool tones, and yet it was warm.
Yeah.
At the
and
same
also
time.
yung fluted panels.
Yes,
Sobrang daling kabit.
Sobrang daling ikabit ng fluted panels. Curtains also made a whole lot of difference. Remember before we came in, this curtain was not floor to ceiling. We wanted to emphasize on that just so it emphasized the height. It was also very dark and we wanted to lighten it up. So now it's just sort of like the soft gray tone.
Bedroom naman, ang favorite ko doon is yung parang reading nook doon.
On the one on the right side. The
you
one
know me,
leading.
I really like reading. It shows.
Going out to the balcony, diba, there was this small nook there, and that accent chair with a lamp also felt nice. I mean, there was a lamp there from Home Cartel wherein it had already a built-in side table which you can use to put books and whatnot.
Coffee, drinks.
Ang ganda niya because for tight spaces, you also have to use, very clever, remember, in using furniture. So the media console was also good. The measurement of that was just perfect. The color was good too. It felt good with the doors. And that bedroom, the mirror that added that sort of like balance on the left, because you remember we had this window that was kind of like off and asymmetrical with the back of the bed. So adding that mirror on the right felt balanced.
Alam mo yung parang nagkaroon ka ng parang worry?
Ano way?
Yung wood tone.
Oh, with the doors. Yeah,
Kasi yung hirap maghanap ng furnitures na available tapos the same tone.
The tones are pare-pareho, diba? So I was very particular with that. Yung parang the space already had doors and the doors already had the wood tones. So we wanted to make sure that all the furniture that we're buying, despite the fact that it's different wood tones, would still blend in. And I'm happy that it did.
Nag-gets ko yun wood. Sabi mo?
Ano?
Would blend in.
So happy with the way everything turned out. The color palette was really nice. I mean, I think that we achieved that level of luxury that they said without breaking the bank, obviously. Actually, before this shoot, we've already had a walkthrough with the general manager and the whole team, and he was super, super, super happy and super pleased and super thankful that we were able to make it in time. And I think that was the most important.
Yeah, so happy sila, happy ka. Isa naman dyan!
Guys, as you know, we've hit our 100,000 subscribers many months ago, like 6 months ago. We just haven't had the chance to do the silver play button. Kasi sa totoo lang, wala pa yung silver play.
Hashtag YouTube, follow up.
Follow up daw. But we're on a road to 200,000 subscribers. And we'd like to ask your help, please, to spread the word. Let's build and create this community of like-minded individuals, whether you're a design enthusiast, whether you're a homeowner, whether you're a student, an aspiring designer, or a supplier. Please help us spread the word. So as a token of appreciation, Mr. and Mrs. B would want to work with you. So go into our community page to find out more about the mechanics, because who knows, that might be
Yeah,
you.
baka sila na yun, di ba?
Diba?
And Mr. and Mrs. B will help you fix your house.
So guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Our goal is to hit that 200.
Yes, like, share, comment below.
Ring the notification bell and keep on commenting.
Cindy, Mrs. B.
I'm Ado, Mr. B.
And you're watching Mr. and Mrs. B of
A Moss
Moss
Design
Design
House.
House.
Woo!